Good morning, traders. Welcome to AI Traders live market analysis using artificial intelligence to find high probability trades. I'm Richard Miller and I'll be hosting today's AI Traders Live. We'll be focusing on the NASDAQ 100 index constituent stocks. Here's my contact details. I do tweet a lot about Ichimoku clouds as well as artificial intelligence trading on StockTwits and Twitter. We're going to look and view the recent 10% plus correction in the NASDAQ 100. We're going to screen the constituents. We're going to look for four AI strategies applied to the index: major market reversals, classic swing trades, volatility breakouts, and quick 3-day moves. Now, for those of you that are new to AI, we use the Fulgent AI that runs on the Metastock platform, and in a nutshell, the tip of the iceberg type explanation is that this AI uses 10 to the power of 200 different combinations of stock indicators and market relationships. So we take all the technical indicators available, we test them with all the different type settings all the time. So we use genetic algorithms, fuzzy logic, and neural networks to do this type analysis. Now, in a nutshell, the way it works is, let's say you've got one or two or three of your favorite technical indicators you trade often, like MACD, stochastics, and SMI is one of my favorites. So I've been trading these for many years, and now I've got all these other technical indicators available. Let's say each one of these node is a specific technical indicator with a specific setting. So we tell the AI, say, right, go and take all these technical indicators, go and change every setting and test it versus the whole group. Change the next setting, test it with the whole group. And it does all of that by using like genetic algorithms. And it just keeps on testing until it really comes up with high probability trades. So where my three strategies works very well, I now have discovered or found multiple other type strategies which you would not have found normally using artificial intelligence. So the AI has really identified a couple of key strategies: the high probability trades, 65-70% plus in accuracy, and that's how we get to these major market reversals, classic swing trades, volatility breakouts, and quick 3-day moves. So I'm going to jump straight into the Metastock platform, and we're going to run the screen. So we've selected the Fulgent AI here, and I've also selected the NASDAQ 100. I've already run the screen because it takes a couple of minutes to run. And here's the end result, 2 minutes and 19 seconds. We've got Checkpoint Software here. It's the first one in the list. We can see it's in a long. This is a fresh signal because the one is in the long column. Bars, naught there because it's a fresh signal. So this column tells you how old these signals are. And hits tells you how many times in the testing period did this particular signal occur. So we know we're looking at number 104, which is a classic swing trades. Yeah, and this occurred 75% accuracy, 200 times in the testing period with 5.8% profitability. So it's quite a good return considering that it occurred 200 times with 75% accuracy. So there's a classic swing trade situation, so there's plenty of time to look at that one. Dollar Tree is also a fresh signal. There you can say classic swing trade. So there we go. That occurred 172 times in the testing period, 79% accuracy, 4.5% average profit per trade. That's per trade though. Insight Corp is 1 day into trade, also swing trade there, so there should be some upside potential on these names looking at the classic swing trade. Then Liberty here is in a long, but it's 3 days into a trade. We can see there 3 days into a trade, 75% accuracy, 195 times in the testing period. So this looks like quite a profitable trading strategy. There we go. So we can see plenty of trades, lots of volatility and quick moves. So fantastic instrument to trade using the AI. The next one, which is also 3 days into trade, CGen. There we go. Classic swing trade to the upside. You can see there we've had a lot of lovely swing trades. The AI did put in the stop loss, trailing stop loss. Eventually it got you out there. Quick downside move, volatility breakout to the upside. So you can be pretty aggressive with these depending on which signal you wanted to act on the artificial intelligence. The next one is 11 days. Let's look at that one. Paychecks, 11 days into a trade, so sideways moving there. Vertex Pharma. Some of these, it's more than 5 days into trade, was covered in last week's one, so you can see nice volatility. A swing trade there. Sirius XM Holdings in a long, 15 days into a trade, 70% accuracy, 3.1% average profit per trade. You can see there's a major market reversal coming. Stop losses worked in there, so volatility adjusted. FISV, there we go, swing trade, that one's moving nicely. Alphabet, interesting, Google came in 92 days into a trade. You can see here this one is a fantastic stepwise trade, so that one's performed very well. Trip, oh, there we go. So another one that let me just move this down, another one that performed very well. You can see a swing trade back here in April, and it just kept on going higher, so fantastic. Still in a long in that one. There's been 90 rejects, normal filter rejections, so some of them might be where they recently fired the signal, or they reached the stop loss or the profit target. So, but these are some of the hot new names based on today's screen, and will be interesting to see how these trade this coming week. For anybody that's interested in getting your hands on your own AI, you can go to metastock.com/alphaharvestf to get the Fulgent deal if you already have Metastock, and if you don't have Metastock, you can get Fulgent and the Metastock platform on a 3-for-1 deal. Go to metastock.com/alphaharvest 3-for-1. Be sure to mention the alphaharvestf promo code when you sign up to get your discounted deal. But that's how you get access to your own AI. And there's no coding necessary, it's all kind of done for you. It's a very powerful way to trade using artificial intelligence. Right, so these are the ones to watch, and we'll see how this week's training is going to pan out. Until next time, happy AI trading.